Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. We're starting up a game here that I've wanted to do for a little bit now, called Vigil, the Longest Night. This is more of a 2D action RPG hybrid with a lot of Soulslike elements. It has a lot of metroidvania elements as well. And it does some interesting things. I've played a little bit of this game already, but not very much, because I knew it was one that I wanted to share with y'all. So, we're here doing that. I'm just finishing my setup, and then we are going to get with the going of the things. And we are ready to go. Gonna start on normal. Starting a ritual, it looks like. Nun's habit. Special set of robes worn exclusively by nuns. Those seeking to qualify must pass multiple trials to test their faith and piety. Zoe. Nope. Thornax. Attack increases as you... Nope. So obviously there's a very religious angle to this game. And this is our main character here. So X is attack, A is jump, up to use healing items, select view map. Ah, at last you have arrived, Vigilant. Every Vigilant must return to take the trial, so the ritual may end. Who are you? So our character's name is Leila. My name has been swept away by the torrent of history. It matters not. Focus on the trial. Now is your time to stand up and stride toward the light. So these are our bonfires, basically, except they don't act as standard bonfires that much. Ooh, no. Right, up on the D-pad is heal, up on the analog stick is to activate things. I'm gonna have to remember that. Oh boy. Save, load, teleport. Already? A1 mountain pass, storage, so we can store things. Oh, should look at our inventory. Vigilant sword, Vigilant standard weapon forged by an ancient family of blacksmiths. An expert may be able to tell its age from the grain on its edge. Vigilant's coat. Standard outfit of a vigilant. Modest, well used, and made to serve a single purpose. Just like a vigilant. The gloves of a vigilant. Dark leather with a strange stone sewn above the wrist. Boots with an intricate design that wrap around the legs. They must have taken a very long time to complete. Without pain, we cannot understand the value of life. All things have a price. So we got like blood vials from Bloodborne here. Owl's Feather transports its owner back to the most recently visited owl statue. But you don't save everything that you got from when you saved to when you died. So you have to be kind of careful. They act more like standard checkpoints than Souls checkpoints. But yeah, let's save it this one. Yes, that is about as far as I've made it in this game while playing at work with the sound off. So it's always nice to play with the sound on. You can save, load, and teleport at owl statues. You auto-save when you interact with them. Good to know. I saw you there. Backstep to evade enemies. Attacks with right trigger, and you can use it to roll with the analog stick. So we got like a Castlevania-esque dodge. It's not the best dodge, but it's a good roll. Oh, hi! Got some gold. Good, I can't get up there. It's been a couple of months, so I don't really remember much of what I did. Oh, hi! Yeah, you dodge you. Oh. Level. And 100 gold. Down an A to fall through platforms. That's good. Press up or down near ladders to ascend and descend. Jump in the air and hold up to attach yourself to it. Okay. Cool. Safety first. Can't remember if there's fall damage in this game or not. So far, it's pretty basic. Attack, dodge, mechanics. Oh! Left trigger does something. Doesn't change the combat, though. Alright. Ooh, 2 more healing potions. When the stamina bar turns yellow, Leila is exhausted. During this period, your attack damage is halved and consumption of stamina is doubled. Once the yellow stamina bar is full, Leila needs to stop and catch her breath. She will be unable to move for a short time. Increase cardio and adrenaline skills to offset negative effects. So... I see. Okay, so she can go for a while. Ahoy, Venture Moose! You've caught me starting a new adventure with a leather-clad heroine. What was that? Fledgling blood soul. You will lose progress if you die. You can use the arcane item Owl's Feather to teleport to the last owl statue you visited, or consume a fledgling blood soul to create an autosave without an owl statue. I have a feeling they gave me this for a reason, since we are in tutorial country, so... Oh, I can... okay, I see. You got a belt. Don't need to put the healing potion on your belt, but... Actually, what's this level thing? Skills. Oh, right. This is how you... Gotcha. Well, you know, she could always be a paper bag princess. So let's see. We got swords, axes, dual blades, bows, and general. Increase max HP. Increase your stamina recovery rate. Reduces stamina cost by 5% for attacks. Restores 30% of consumed stamina on a successful evasion. Oh my god. I'm fine leaving the weapons alone right now. I just want to go up that top tree. Like, that's awesome. It goes very well, Venturemoose. Just starting my weekend with a new game. Well, this game came out last year. It is actually the first game made by Glassheart Studio, and I have played a little bit of it already. Not very much. I beat like 2 bosses, including this one. I do remember this fight. But I am eager to get further into it, because it's pretty damn cool. That was a big oof. Missed. Oh. Ooh, and another level already. Just out of curiosity, because I did just kind of blow past everything. Practice the art of fencing. Increases attack when wielding a sword. Increases attack by 6 points. I like how you can actually see the tree before going. Oh, and some of them have pips, so I guess you can gain multiple points in certain areas. That's pretty cool. Yes, we'll just say that happened off camera. I actually didn't even notice that. Attack again while in the air. Use special attacks in the air. Has a chance to stun enemies. Plus have the attack button to make the 3rd normal attack in the air. So we have a... Wait, what's... Okay, heavy attack must be Y, and I don't have it yet. One more combo attack after all 3 normal attacks with additional poise damage. Press attack button after 3rd attack on the round. Okay, so a 4-hit combo there. Move forward using a swift spinning attack that strikes twice at enemies in your path. Grants a short evade duration. Press heavy attack button. Okay. So this is where our heavy attack is with the sword. Well, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? We'll chalk it up to first game blues. Okay, so what are these? You can throw or use items and arcane items while in the air. Okay. Increases the HP recovered using healing potions. Oh. Stamina, please. All of these have multiples. Bumps it up by 30% recovery rate. Damn. Reduces exhaustion duration by 20%. That could be useful too. I might just invest in the skill tree before I do anything else. Hold A to jump higher and use the left analog stick to climb platforms. I kind of already figured that out on my own. You are stronger than we expected, Vigilant. We? Keep your questions and be silent. If you wish to end this nightmare, you must complete the ceremony. To complete the ceremony, you must defeat the gatekeeper and pass through the Porta Avernus, the gate of the dead. Look to the light. Let it guide you. Notes updated. I have notes. Vigilant Trial. Porta Avernus. The old Lantern Keeper said I must pass through the Porta Avernus to complete the trial of the Vigilant. And the only other thing is I do know that there's a thing that happens after you do that resets a bunch of things. So I want to make sure that I do all the side quests before I get whatever that boss is. Just what I know from reading a bit. A simple hood that helps the wearer blend into the background. Looks like a hobbit hood. Again, kind of figured that out on my own, guys. Oh, whoa. I don't think we're getting through there. I killed the birds. Can't even reach the birds. Level 3. Ooh, what do we got here? Throwing knives. Oh, and I totally never used that fledgling blood soul. So you know what? We're gonna not use that. Now, how do I use these? Open the side menu and select the inventory to equip items. You can equip up to 8 items in easily accessible quick slots. Switch between quick items using right bumper. Hold between the... Oh, okay. Oh, and I can do the same with weapons, it looks like. Whoa! Ow! Well, leveled up, so... Open the inventory menu and switch to the arcane category to equip arcane items. Casting arcane items consumes mana when used. This is shown in the right of the icon. Ah, I see the green bar there. Each arcane item has its own cooldown that is affected by your arcane stats. Huh. Whoa. Do not want to find out if that kills me or not. Haha! You missed! Take that, buddy. We got another one down here. Ah! The combat is nice and snappy, I will admit. Oh, whoa. Ooh. I did see something up there, though. Ah, hello, Rethus. What is up? It is an interesting little side-scroller. got a lot of different elements to it. A lot of moving parts. And is quite beautiful to look at, too, I will say. These guys totally remind me of Bloodborne enemies. Leveling up quick, too. Actually, that reminds me. You know what? I could probably just, bonk. And... yes. What is this? Poise will increase by 1% for every 2% of hit points lost. You know what? I think I will put the next point I get in my sword. It is kind of... It does have a lot of Souls-like elements. The stamina bar being one of them. The item information on the load screens is very Souls as well. Again, telling me things I had already figured out on my... Oh my god! That evil thing. Wonder. Well, we can confirm there is definitely fall damage. That hurt. Stinky helmet. And it updated my notes. Glorious guard. Find the helmet. Found a stinky helmet under Maye Bridge. Someone is looking for it. Oh, Rethus. I'm still not quite sure, like, what you were describing with that issue you found in Dark Souls, because, like, I've tried to replicate that, and I've yielded different results than you. Probably not all the time, but also I'm not someone who looks into... I don't know shit about coding and stuff like that, so you probably notice those kind of things a little bit more than I do, is you actually know a thing or two about game design. I just know how to play them. Mediocrely to well. Special actions. Left trigger. Block and absorb damage. Absorption rate is determined by the block absorption stat. Level up sword skills to unlock parry and execution moves. Oh. Axe. Hold to charge. Deals tremendous damage to enemies, so you can't block with an axe. Twin daggers. Used to dodge without moving. Oh. After learning Comet Strike, a successful dodge leads to a counterattack. That sounds like a lot of fun. And switch arrows for the bow. How uninteresting. Before I go up and talk to you guys. Well, there are lots of reasons why people drop controllers in Dark Souls. Shabby label. Steve's personal brew. Thieves will be found and killed. Open the side menu and select the equipment menu to change equipment. If you have equipped multiple weapons, you can press the left bumper to switch weapons. Arrows types are shown on the right of the weapon icon when the bow is equipped. Oh. Well then. Since you're giving me that right now. Curved daggers. These simple daggers are more at home with a hunter than a warrior. Okay. So that's the dodge on the left trigger. Let's try these out. Haha! Hey! We shall review that video. Okay. So basically, it's a not get out the way dodge. Beast Hunter's Maul. Are you telling? Oh fuck! This giant steel maul is designed to bludgeon heavy beasts. It could previously be used to capture the creatures with a spiked collar, but blood and rust have removed this ability. Okay, so this is counted as an axe. That was interesting. Sure, we'll go down and fight you guys all again. Experience is a thing that is good to have. Running short on health items, though. Oh, and these things hit twice. Ow. And these guys hit hard. Oh, I have another skill point to spend, actually. Now I don't even know if I want to spend it on my sword. Increases attack and poise damage when wielding dual blades by 40%. Sure. They can have a little bit of a faster attack speed, but they're still pretty useful. Hey, how many eyes do these rats have? They're like spider rats. Spider rat, spider rat. Oh. Go no further, outsider. You're not allowed beyond this point. Wait, I almost didn't recognize you. You've changed so much. Daisy sent me a letter. It seems that she needed me. You picked a terrible time to return. Tangerine is hysterical and monsters have been harrying the town for weeks. Crazy old Tangerine. How many times has Bruna run off now? We're in double figures yet. Ha! Don't be so cruel. Bruna hasn't gone too long this time. Just head home and see your sister, okay? She's going to be pleased to see you. Damn it, Graham. That prick runs off without a word. Now I need to take his shifts. I'll be standing here for days. Best of luck to him, though, I guess. I never imagined Graham could do something like this. But the follies of youth. I wish I had someone to throw everything away for. I thought you already had. Shut up, man. If Steve caught wind of that, I wouldn't hear the end of it. The whole town would know. Ahoy, Mr. Drew. You have got me coming home in the dead of night. That is quite the monster stopper. Light of Exploration. Ancient people used this in their underground exploration. Maytown. My Bruna. Bruna, my Bruna is gone. Captain, I need to see the captain. There, we even have like early 2000s quality voice acting for video games from me, since they didn't hire any voice actors. I searched everywhere, but all I've found is a bloodstain by the waterfall. Oh, goddess. Calm down, please. My baby daughter, my Bruna is gone. Bruna is missing again? Could it be that monster? Doubtful. Not even a puppy could sneak up on in after the captain closes the gates, much less a monster. Then, could she be with Graham? I remember on Shimmerless Day last year, there was a similar incident. Don't you dare slander my daughter. Graham did this to her, that deceptive pagan. Enough of this. You've never accepted Graham, but even a guard couldn't get Bruna out of here after the gate is closed. I promise we'll continue the search, but please go home. If Bruna were to return, you should be there. Yes, I should head home, in case she comes back. Oh, my sweet one, where are you? Hello, audio boy. And yes, thank you everyone for joining in. You've returned at a bad time. Maye is in chaos. Is there anything I can do to help? You seem different. The Vigilant training has changed you a lot. If you really want to help, you could get rid of the massive beast that's been stalking the town. It's already slain a dozen guards. The gray-furred beast with the gaping mouth? It's already dead. What? By yourself? Yes, by myself. You don't believe me? Apologies. The strength of vigilance never ceases to amaze. This is wondrous news. I need to recall our scouts. Can you send this message to the captain for me? He's waiting my reply at the outpost. His office is on the second floor. Notes are updated. Okay. Misk. Inform the captain. Inform the captain of the beast has been taken care of. Thornax increases the user's health. Attack increases as the user's health is lost. That would be a nice thing to find. You guys got anything in here for me? No? You look like a capable fighter, but it's important to increase your combat knowledge. For example, if a monster is highly poised, then you must use a weapon with a high poise damage to interrupt their actions or even stun them. You mean something like an axe? Exactly. And if your poise damage isn't high enough, you can even interrupt the monster's attack. Good to know. Thanks, Jeremy. Hey! Only guards are allowed in there. Actually, our storage isn't that well protected anymore. It's just some personal items and keys for a few public facilities in town. Nothing precious. I think I'm just gonna use a uniform voice for all the guards. Keep it simpler. Ugh, the captain wouldn't make me stay here and guard the place if Steve wasn't so light-fingered. Why don't the captain just fire him? Ooh. This is where you can tell. From Spain, I'm pretty sure Glassheart is Spanish. I'm pretty sure they're Spanish, but yes. Little grammatical error there. You don't understand. Once you become a god, you're bound to your duty until death. Just like Vigilance. Alright. Where's my helmet? Ugh, how much did I drink last night? Your helmet? The one on your head? This is Graham's helmet. I didn't steal it, though. Just borrowed it for a while. So you stole it? What's your attitude? Don't you know who I am? I'm the Maye gate guard. Anyone who wants to pass this gate needs my permission first. Jeremy is very informative, Mr. Drew, but Steve looks like a dick. Okay, but you still stole it. If you have a problem with that, why don't you help me find my helmet so I can just give Graham's back? I think I did. Glorious guard, find the helmet. Ah, yeah, so the stinky helmet is Steve's. Fitting. Is this your helmet? Oh, yes. Great. This is for you as a reward. Here you are, from my very own precious collection. Enjoy. Collection of Duran's letters. Guard Duran. Received Duran's letters from Steve. Maybe I should return them to Duran. Due to recent monster activity, the captain has closed the town gates, but that rule applies to normal people only. Some people are saying that it must have been a monster that got Bruna. She probably ran off with Graham. I'd consider eloping if I had a mother like Tangerine. But all jokes aside, I can't shake the feeling that something is wrong. Somebody saw Bruna leave with him, and Graham's always been so dutiful. Just doesn't add up. Nobody, actually. Molotovs. Those are always nice. Goddess. It's you. How long has it been? Are you back for the shimmerless day? The vice captain wanted me to inform you that the beast outside the gate has been taken care of. Goddess! That's the best news we've had in some time. I assume you did it, right? If my guards had half your strength, we'd have found Bruna days ago. What do you think happened to her? The obvious answer is that Graham helped Bruna escape her overbearing mother, but it doesn't feel right. Could it be a regular monster attack? Daisy mentioned their resurgence in her letter. It's one of the reasons I'm here. Oh, well, never mind. Y'all know. You have eyes. I hope Daisy's assumption is misplaced. Tangerine insists that she saw bloodstains near the waterfall, and monster activity in that area has been particularly high of late. Leave it to me. Daisy asked me to help, and I intend to do so. Wonderful. I'll leave both cases to you, then. By the way, take this. We forged it for defeating that beast, but since you've already done so, it should be yours. An iron halberd. Bruna missing. Find Bruna. Captain Carl mentioned bloodstains by the waterfall. I should investigate the area. And that is now done. $75, 136 plus 10 stamina, 60 plus 111 plus 20% attack, and minus 5 stamina. That just seems like a better overall weapon. Forged under the orders of Captain Carl to defeat the giant beast. Alright, well, now that we're done in here, Reaper Blade, a unique heavy weapon used by the Ancient Guard. Actually, your last letter mentioned that applicants needed to pass 5 trials to qualify as gate guards. Where did you read that? That's hilarious. The gate guard is actually a symbolic name. Guard means defender for sure, but no one knows what the gate represents. Isa. As to the reference, it's hard to choose one. The Battle of Dickbashire and the Linville Chronicle. Oops, that's two then. Isa. You want to meet? I'd love to, of course, but there's nothing to do here but read old books, and it takes a month's travel to get here. No, you wouldn't want to come here. Isa. Alright, let's go give this thing to Duran. Oh, okay, so the front one is Randall. Have you heard of the legend of the Glorious Guard? They were an independent organization that even the Mistress couldn't bring to heel. After the Battle of Dickbashire, the gate guard that defended against the fallen Mistress became famous. Did you know that to be considered a true guard, candidate had to complete 5 rigorous tests? Never heard that before. That's because you don't read. Lots of ancient books mention it. They say that a gate guard is kind of a symbol. I was born in the wrong era. Look at me. I'm a mangy watchdog overseeing nothing. The Linville Chronicle and New Dickbashire. Those stories about the guards defending an unknown gate? Oh, so you do read. But no, you couldn't possibly know about this. Only the scholars know the link between the ancient Dickbashire battlefield and the guards. I don't remember anything, but it's everything, but it's all in my letters. Letters? Do the letters mention something about guards as a sort of symbol? Because I have those letters. I've read them. How did you... Where are they? Give them back. They're very important to me. If they're that important to you, keep them safe. Thank you. Finally, I have them back. Please, you must take this in return. It's the most valuable thing I have. A rose ring. I received a gift from Duran after returning his letter. Perhaps I should speak to him after I've found Bruna. What did he give me? Ooh. This stone has only been discovered after the long night began. It will improve the health of its owner. Increases your health while in your inventory. Good thing I picked that up. May as well. Ancient explosives can be thrown at monsters to damage them, but be careful, you might burn yourself. Ooh, apple cider. Drink that is equal parts fruity, earthy, and boozy. It increases stamina regeneration, but if you consume too much, you'll suffer. Oh, so can you get drunk in this game then? Four ring slots. That's nice and generous. I like that. Whoa. Withered flower ring. Looks like it was made from a real flower, but it is withered and wrinkled. Even a gentle touch could ruin it. Plus 15 stamina. Why am I not already wearing that? Plus 15 attack when the Glorious Guard's blade is also equipped. Duran's family ring is inlaid with delicate rose patterns. A lost crafting skill. Created spectacularly vivid carvings of petals. I don't have that blade, so... Okay. Spider silk cape. At Enea's shop. Stinking helm! And Nox... Hey, it's the famous Vigilant. I'm Enea, and I'm here to help. In exchange for a little money, I can offer you tremendous assistance. Doesn't that sound nice? A few coins to extend each other's lives. Oh, so you sell this stuff. Or... yeah, you sell this stuff. And I have 666 gold. I like that. So I've always been curious about vigilance. Maybe you could stick around and tell me about yourself sometime. Maybe, but not today. Golden helmet. A luxurious helmet embossed with gold. Is it true that Bruna is missing? But Tangerine's accusations help no one. I always thought Bruna was like her mother. Nothing in her life except the goddess and her rituals. But on Shimmerless Day last year, humans can be disappointing creatures. We can fake anything, even faith. Perhaps Tangerine is the only true believer in Maye. Did you hear about the beast that's been roaming the outside gate? I heard it's as tall as 3 men, and it swallowed a guard whole. It's only a matter of time before it attacks the town. We feel confident in Captain Carl, but Durin? Randall? Ugh. Smithy. It's kind of weird that they have 2 save points side by side, one in each shop, but oh well. Isadora. Hello, Vigilant. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Isadora, the manager. If there's anything you want to keep safe, leave it with me. I have ways of keeping things safe. Don't worry, it's perfectly safe. My methods are a trade secret, and I'm sure they're kept safe. This is our little secret, though. Oh, so you are useless. Every save point does what you do. And you're standing next to a save point. Keeping things secret and safe are my specialties. I look forward to seeing you again, Vigilant. Zachary forges and doesn't chat. Buy what you need and get out. Ooh. Okay, so that's what I'm wearing already. Very fashionable, but it doesn't offer much protection. Defense 3, poise plus 4. Defense 1, poise plus 10. Holy shit. Defense plus 1, poise plus 4. Reduce debuff duration plus 5? I'll buy that. You know what? I like that. Because style over substance and all that. Guard armor. Jesus, that's... Traveler's stuff. Do not have enough for that. I do have enough for the bow, though. May as well get it. Forge. Shimmerstone, huh? Chant. Embers. So you can actually do a lot with your weapons. Close the door when you leave. Actually, at this point. There we go. Wolfskin headwear. Why does that wolf have... That would mean that wolf has, like, fucking 12 eyes. Professor's home. Syndiquia. These... This door is locked. Adversity paved road 11-6. According to Pace the Martyr, the intense pain results in new understanding. Sacrifice and acquisition are synonymous instead of causality beneath the shimmering light and the palm of the goddess. potions. What? General trauma treatment. Fever, swelling, and pain. Topical application. Arnica ointment. Oral administration. Antiseptic. Erythema gently rubbed with red sand. Mixture 45% solution. Red sand. 1 spoonful of deer grass. Pulped. 1.5 spoonfuls pea. Labata. 2 handfuls of brown sugar. Okay. There's a lot of, Mukhtar's home. I actually do need to talk to this guy. I want up there. How do I get up there? Welcome to Maye Theatre. While it may not be as good as my theatre, real actors never limit their venue. Wouldn't you agree? Come now, my wonderful audience, what thrilling tale shall I tell today? How about the time the great hero Mukhtar's bravely sacrificed his right hand to save a little girl from the dastardly heretics? Little girl? There is a tradition among some desert tribesmen cutting the throats of the sick. If you wish to save someone from this fate, you must sacrifice something extremely important. For the brave Mukhtar's, it was his right hand. It's a pity I only had one to give. For had he a right hand, perhaps he could have blocked the arrow that pierced the little girl's neck. Such a sacrifice and all for naught. And in a world supposedly blessed by the goddess. And so our tale is done. Come back another time. Au revoir, madam. Still here, madam? I believe the goddess still cares about you. You sacrificed your hand in a righteous and worthy act. You'll be rewarded for it. And where did you come up with that crap? The shimmer code? I believe in her, and I believe you do too. How would you know what I believe? I care about neither the Shimmer Code nor your goddess. The Shimmer Code is just words. Words don't bless anyone. They merely guide. You've heard all this before, and no one can show me an ounce of evidence. There is no great being, and we are nothing more than meat vessels for consciousness. Well, on the topic of reality and truth, your prosthetic hand isn't normal. There's something special about it, isn't there? You can tell. How fascinating. When the Prophet helped me, he told me, you are only responsible for taking this to its true master. When they appear, you will know. You must be that person. Take it. It won't be missed. Hand of Shadow. You don't give up, do you? There are things you haven't told me, and I think there's wisdom hidden in your vagaries and stories. The Prophet told me true master will delve into that which you don't wish to tell. If you are the true master, they will respond to your summons. I have no idea what you are talking about. Wind. I am talking about the wind. If we are all some kind of container, and you know what contains the wind, it is me, of course. The play is over and the game is on. If you can find me, the spirits will leave me and attach to you. Au revoir, madam. Alright, is there anything else in here? No? No, like, hidden way into where that chest was? That's too bad. Alright. We keep going. Weird, isn't Daisy home? did you come back for Shimmerless Day, or Daisy's birthday? Well, it's the same day, I suppose. Daisy wrote me a letter asking me to return home for a while. Well, since you're here, can you help me give your little sister her cake? I made it for her. You can try some first if you'd like. I don't mind. You made this cake? Daisy, she deserves to be happy. I can't imagine how happy she'll be when she sees you and the cake. Quick, go home and surprise her. I need to get back to the tavern. You should come by and have a drink sometime. Oh, find Daisy. That Cillian made a cake. She even waited outside our house to deliver it. How weird. Best audience. Mukhtar's from the theater will share his power with me if I can find him. Owl's feather transports its owner back to the most... Okay. Oh. Shimmerless Day is the most important day of the year, and there's so much to prepare. If she could be here, that would be nice. She must be out there somewhere, protecting people. Maybe she can come back home this year. It's been several years since last time we celebrated birthday together. Again with the typos. And it's my 16th birthday. She knew that for sure. Maybe I should clean the house just in case. Or I could prepare some of her favorite meals. And of course, my special blended drink. Wait, who's knocking at my door? Daisy, are you here? I'm back. Can you believe that Cillian made a cake? That Cillian? Daisy, where are you? Daisy's note. Hexagonal candle used every year, and I always forget to buy a new one. Ceremonial blouse. I have no idea where it is now. We'll have to borrow one. Ceremonial bell. If I can't find it, I could try asking Sister Jasmine to give me one of her spares. That updated my notes too, huh? Whoa. She must have gone out. Need to find her. Maybe Bruna has a hexagonal candle. I could probably borrow one from her. I remember the nuns distribute ceremonial bells to people in the church. Where can I find a ceremonial blouse? Maybe she already had one. Huh. So I can't try the cake? I think we're gonna hit the tavern, and then I think that's pretty much it for the town. Like, there is a bit of a pace stop after that first boss where they just dump, like, the plot, characters, and exposition on you, and then it gets back to the action pretty quick after that. Hey, it's been a while, but have you seen Daisy? Not yet. Where in Goddess's name did she run off to? Is vigilant training as hard as they say? I remember reading a book about vigilance in the library when I was young. My mother found out and made me apologise to the goddess. She was spitting mad at the librarians for leaving it out. Is it really that serious? I read that vigilants can only raw food. They have to remain celibate, they can't grow a beard, and they need to memorise the Shimmer Code. Is all that true? Bruna hasn't been seen for days. The guards have no idea what they're doing. Everyone thinks she's overly devout and prudish, but she actually loves to smile and sing. I know she really likes that hymn. Something like, there is light in the heart, there is light in the eyes. Trust in the goddess and she'll be your guide. She'll be your guide. That's fairly ironic, eh? Oh. Switch maps. Oh, okay. Tavern above ground. or interior above ground. You're still wearing someone else's helmet. Can you honestly say you never painted a letter addressed to someone else? Well, he's got me there. So I'll just take more of his apple cider. Stein has been acting pretty weird recently. I mean, Stein is normally a bit odd, but he's been odder than usual. Is it related to... Never mind. Wait, what's been going on? Nothing. Can I go down from here? Looks like it. But no. Yeah, because that... Okay. Devil's boots. After the first one, parent... Okay. Pirate daggers? There's a lot of different weapons in this game. Hey! I'm the best marksman in the capital, and quite famous too. I was given a title by the Emperor himself, Thurber Wei Sungi. I'm a master at deciphering, detecting, and tracking. That's why I'm here. The Emperor gave me a task. It's trickier than expected. I never imagined the Emperor would be so interested in heathen prophecies from a group of drug-addled priests. I have no idea where to begin my investigation. Those charlatans run their mouths, then men like me lose our lives in their cryptic words. This time I came alone. Nobody else should die for their nonsense. This whole town is suspicious. The Emperor was right to send me. This is a wild land with heathen influences everywhere. And all these monsters. It's not natural. It's the sign of evil. And what of the missing people outside Maye? Everything about this feels unsavory. There are more missing people outside Maye? It isn't just Maye. Every town in the region has reported people just vanishing. I believe a thorough investigation will reveal the culprit. Would you be my right hand and show the Emperor's mighty will in the face of this evil? Perhaps it's his wisdom that led you to me. We need you to solve this mystery together. The Emperor means nothing to me, but I will happily offer my aid to anyone willing to help the people of Maye. Then I thank you in the name of the Emperor, in the name of the goddess. Come to me if you find anything about the missing people. Alright, so obviously we get some sort of double jump because there's no way I can get that otherwise. Villager gossip. Quinn knows a lot about Bruna. He sees past all the rumors of her as an isolated religious girl, a timid daughter or Graham's girlfriend. Royal detective. An outsider came to town looking for heathens. I've never heard of heathens in this town. Maybe the priest sent him to the wrong place. Speak to you soon, Rethus. You have a good one. Power of Dizziness. One of Almond's unique skills. A thief! Her! It's a girl! She followed the professor and I followed her. Why was she following him? She, her, she, him. My head hurts. I need my sacred word medicine, young lady. Could you please get my medicine for me? Addict. The drug addict mentioned seeing woman following the professor, but he will only tell me more if I give him his sacred wood medicine. I should ask the captain about this. Let's check up here as well, because I know we can get some stuff from here. There are 6 essential items required for the ceremony, though most of them can be reused each year. Ceremonial bells can only be used once, so the church has a supply of them. Do you need a ceremonial bell? Here, please take one. Thank you. Almost everyone has collected their necessary items, but Bruna hasn't come yet. She's never missed a ceremony before. She's such a devout child. Worship proceeding. Check the cemetery in a minute. Strange noises in the graveyard. Stein is worried. This jade ring. Increases the amount of gold dropped by monsters. It can't be with you always, but fortune and luck can. Carry my gift as faithfully as the books you once carried. 50% money drop increase? Yeah, sure, I'll put that on, no problem. There was something else I got. Right, Mukhtar's hand. Almond's madness grew in his old age. This work showcases his unhinged mind. A shadow hand that slips into the ground and wraps around the monster in front of you, slowly draining its life force. That sounds pretty cool. Hello? You are... Have you forgotten me? I used to bring books for you and your sister. You always loved scary stories and mysteries, and Daisy couldn't get enough of fairy tales. Do you remember the story of the ancient seal? Such beautiful line. The giant wood kissed by the sunshine. It's a beautiful image from before the long night. I'm sorry, I've been gone for a very long time. Never mind. Your presence won't interrupt my reading. It's so peaceful and quiet here. Wouldn't you agree? But Bruna isn't a fan of reading. What do you mean? The captain tasked you with helping to find Bruna, correct? And yet, you went somewhere Bruna would never set foot? To truly know someone, you need to know what they read. Reading is the blending of words and soul. It reveals much. I don't follow your meaning. Regardless, it's simply the ramblings thoughts of an old man. I truly hope you can find what you're really looking for. The Advent Prophecy Legend. If we can get assistance from the great deity, the darkness can be eliminated. The scarred legacy hides within the sacred wood, waiting when the bones and blood are resonating. The sacred wood will heave, and the great deity will arise, bathed in light. There are many stories about the liquid full moon. After the Battle of Digbashire, the Mad Mistress combined with the Holy Wound. The sadness poured from her eyes and reddened the sun, thus creating the first sunset. When the daughter she raised for 450 years left her for love, the mistress started a war and took her daughter's life with her own hands. Epic of Coland. The mother of Coland sowed the seeds of light and brought forth the love of the dazzling goddess. Far away in the Holy Lands, when the ritual bell rings, Coland will once again ascend to the sky. Battle of Digbashire Prologue. Mentioning Cilia is forbidden in Digbashire. After a civil war lasting centuries, Cilia, the wealthiest country on the continent of Coland, declared its independence. Since then, the mistress ceased giving her blessing to the country and caused its decline to begin. Battle of Digbashire Finale. Cilia's prince and the daughter of Coland's mistress gave birth to the people and began a new Coland. Although the Battle of Dikbashire destroyed half the continent's civilization, a new age finally began. So we get a little bit of a lore dump in this library. I'll spate you, Max. That looks fun. Robin's hat. Cemetery. Hi! 4 bloody nails and an ordinary ring. Hi! Okay. Yeah, let's save after all of that reading. Locked. Obviously, I need a double jump, so can't really do anything else in the cemetery right now. Thought you could do a little bit more, but... dropping frames, apparently, but it happens. Alright, let's go see the dude for a sec. There we are. We need to talk to the guard, apparently, according to that one side quest we got from the mad guy. Cage helmet. Have you heard of the sacred wood medicine? Wood medicine? Never heard of it. But heathens would often gather around the sacred wood before Bruna disappeared. Do you think they could be connected? The heathens and Bruna's disappearance? Right now, there's no way to know for sure, and I don't know anything about this wood medicine. So then, so we got the bell. Captain Carl mentioned that the heathens occasionally gather around the sacred wood. If I meet one, I can find its location. Blade ring, huh? Alright, I've got another ring, too. Ordinary ring. Stated effects depends on the color of the ring. Defense +2, stamina +6. Yeah, I'll put that on. This is just like setting up pretty much. Bitrate dips. I'm getting a little bit crazy. No, you don't say anything else new. Anything up here? I heard that long ago, when the sun still shone, the flowers were so colorful. Not like nowadays. I wish I could have seen them then, especially the crimson flowers. Crimson flowers? But why are you here alone? Where is your family? I'm trying to make a beautiful dress decorated with only the prettiest flowers. That sounds lovely, Isabella. Do you like flowers too? People have told me there are a lot of special flowers near the cave in the mountains. The adults say it's too dangerous to go there. But I've seen Bruna follow the professor into the cave before. Every time I send them flowers, they get so happy. I think they must love flowers and go to the cave to pick more. The cave must have wonderful flowers inside. Isabella was picking flowers near the bridge and saw Bruna follow the professor into the cave. I should investigate. Again, need a double jump. Whoa! Can I go further down here? Apprentice's frying pan, eh? Bruna's disappearance has made everyone nervous. Now Graham's been missing for a few days. I have to hope they took off as young couples do. They've been close since childhood, but I didn't know they were that close. Nothing good comes from eloping in ancient Dickshire. Caused the end of an empire. Tangerine, she's taking it badly. She threw me out of her house at the mere mention of Graham. Whoa! I thought that Bruna had only had the goddess in her heart, just like her mother. I didn't think she was interested in any other kind of love. But then I saw Bruna talking to Graham at the guard post one time. You can't tell Tangerine I told you this. She'll be very furious. Goddess, I'm such a blabbermouth. Can't enter that house. Alright. That frame. Must be like peak internet time because we are dropping frames left and right. Goddess, why do you punish me? You are the only one in her heart, my Bruna. Even when she did the fasting prayers, Bruna wouldn't leave home for so long. Oh, my Bruna. I don't think you'll find much here. The guards have already searched everything. I've kept the house as it was, just in case Bruna comes back. I heard that Bruna and Graham are quite close. Nonsense! My Bruna doesn't talk to men. She's dedicated her body and soul to the goddess, just like her mother. She's a gift from the church. The goddess gave her to me. From the moment we adopted her, our lives have been bound to the goddess. That heathen bothered Bruna so much. That strange tree he nurtures, and his sick brother. He's a heathen, and I'm sure of it. I heard that Bruna and the professor is a truly devout person. He often says that Bruna is his best assistant and the brightest girl in the town. Recently, Bruna had less time for the professor, probably because Shimmerless Day was near and the goddess is her first priority. You know, when Bruna was only 2 years old, she could already sing the light of the goddess. No one had to teach her any hymns. She just picked them up after going to church a few times. Shimmer's faith is waiting, awaiting the goddess to awaken, waiting for the goddess to embrace the world once more. Ooh, a hexagonal candle. So I got 2 of the things that we need for Daisy. Villagers gossip. Bruna and the professor were quite close until she quit half a year back. Wonder if anyone knows why she quit. Maybe Bruna did flee from her mother. Family can be difficult, and Tangerine seems more trouble than most. Anything else up here? Daisy said she was looking for you. Mom is so happy you don't hang out with those heretic brothers anymore. Spend some time with smart people like the professor and Daisy, okay? So it sounds like Graham isn't a follower of the goddess. And Professor certainly is. And it definitely sounds like Bruna's mom was not happy about that fact. Oh! Secret tunnel! Healing potion. Need a double jump. Kiss for luck from above. Anything else in here that's of note? Whoa. Hang on one sec. We're just quickly checking to see if we can keep this thing from dropping so many bloody frames and getting so chopped for all of y'all, because it's playing smoothly for me, but I can see the frames just dropping and dropping. So we're just quickly checking. So you can stare at the hexagonal screen if we'll be right back. And we're back. So we'll see if hopefully that fixed it. But it's not looking good. Graham. Where is Graham? Chris sad. No Graham. Where Graham? Graham get medicine? No Graham. Graham guard. Graham take no medicine. Why don't you go looking for Graham? Are you hearing him talk, Leila? He doesn't. No! Chris go no place. Chris no leave here. Chris protect the blood. Blood? What is it? Vomits. Gross. Okay. Who are you? You think a guard could ever be more worthy suitor than a professor? Maybe once, but these days the glorious guard disappeared with the sun. I told you, Bruna and the professor are a couple. I've seen them sneaking off to the cave, but nobody listens to me. I didn't think anyone cared about what I have to say. Here, take this. I've never shown it to anyone. I can't read, but Bruna dropped this note. Maybe you can read it to me? Must be a love letter. Small folded note. The illiterate Mares gave me a note full of strange information, but I can't really make anything out. Maybe I can find someone who knows how to decipher the code. So I gotta take that back to Sungi, huh? You know what? Let's start opening up the sword tree too while we're at it. Done like no combat for the better part of the last like 45 minutes, but I'm sure that'll be changing pretty soon. Hexagonal candle. These candles are used throughout all 3 stages of the Shimmerless Days ritual: sunlight, holy war, and night. Daisy's to-do list. Ceremonial bell. The bell symbolizes the sunlight and is shattered before the holy war stage of the Shimmerless Day ritual. At the end of the 3-stage ceremony, the remnants are collected and scattered in the sacred urn. Sprinkle the bell dust in a circle on the ground at the doorway of your home on Shimmerless Day to symbolize the sunlight and the protection of the goddess. The ceremony is completed. Mysterious manuscript. This manuscript is written in an incomprehensible language. As you uncover knowledge about the world, the manuscript expands. The longer the manuscript, the higher your arcane stat. Cool. An iron nail with an unknown being's blood on it could be sold to merchants. Small folded note. The crimson is much more effective than earlier pale red. Continuous use makes the subject accept implants much more readily with a lower chance of rejection. Multiple words are crossed out here. It maintains a normal state, but there are symptoms of addiction, resulting in migraines and... That sounds like human experimentation to me. What the... Oh, that was... So wait, how do you use that again? Ah, okay, so it's the, Gotcha. Ooh, a drink to help with everything. Alright, let's quickly go back to that Sungi guy and tell him about what's on that note, and then we can continue on with our quest. Always. I found a strange note. Let me see. Yikes! This is horrible. The crimson, the pale red, implants, addiction? Is this some kind of human experiment? That's what I thought. A human experiment. It's possible, but I need more information to be sure. The places she used to visit may tell us more. These documents change everything. Okay. So I guess that would mean the caves. I do kind of like the little mystery aspect that they're putting in this story with the she might have run off with Graham, but she's actually in love with the professor, and like what's going on with all that, you know? It's a nice touch. A little bit of storytelling they've done. Okay. And at this point, I think we are done with all of the talking to people. I'm pretty sure, at least. No way in that house. And this just leads back down to the waterfall, right? Yeah, to Bruno's home. Okay. Perfect. Now let's get to some adventuring. We've done a lot of talking. A lot of talking to people. Sporangium slime. Whoa! Bats. What do we got this way? Dead end. Sounds good, Mr. Drew. Actually, I think I'm going to take myself a small break as well. And probably be back to do more of this in about half hour, 45 minutes. Have myself a smoke and a drink. And, yeah, definitely now we are out of the village, so it's going to be pretty much an action segment from here. So when we pick this back up, much less gabbing to villagers, much more killing of monsters. So be sure to come back and join for the killing of monsters, everyone. And thank you all for joining in once again. Shout outs to Drew, Retha's Sunstar, Audio Boy, and Venture Moose for sounding off in the chat. And yeah, until about 45 minutes from now, y'all stay safe. You wash your damn hands. Unless you're being like Mr. Drew, having to go out and do some stuff real quick, stay inside whenever possible. And follow me here on Twitch. And I'll see y'all in the next stream, which will be damn soon. Peace!